Lenten greetings to all the listeners of Indian Orthodox Radio. I'm Rubitah and you're listening to Pause for the Cross. Today's reading is taken from Mark chapter 8 verse 34. When he had called the people to himself with his disciples also, he said to them, "Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." When we read this verse, we wonder, what does taking up the cross actually mean? For example, the suffering that comes when things don't go our way, like a job rejection or losing money in a business, does that count as a cross? Unfortunately, no. Often the suffering we experience is a result of our own actions, fulfilled in envy, anger, adultery, rivalries, and all the lies listed in Galatians 5. Jesus, however, in this context, was talking about the suffering that happens for God's sake, or that which God allows. How would that look like? From a recent article I read, a pastor had written about 3 types of sufferings. 1 that comes from a persecution by other people, 2 that comes from a disease or sickness, and 3 that comes from when the sufferings of others hurts our soul. So knowing the kind of sufferings we can face, how would we choose to respond? Well, there are 2 options. Either we fight against it and stay in denial, or we allow God to use this as a way to transform us so that it becomes the means of our salvation in Him, and even becomes a way of salvation for others too. We never know. We've passed the halfway mark of our Great Lent today, a beautiful reminder that it's now time to look past our sufferings and turn to God for strength. With the veneration of His cross, may we accept our own cross with meaning and hope, following Christ wherever He leads us. Thanks for listening to Pause for the Cross, and stay tuned to Indian Orthodox Radio through this Lenten season for more such resources. This is Rubitah signing off with prayers. Until tomorrow.